All right, you got white. Okay, let's start with e4. E4, just controlling some of the center squares. We got e5, the symmetrical king's pawn. Um, Typically like playing the Vienna system here, so I go knight c3. Okay, and he plays the main line, which is knight f6, um, putting pressure on my e4 pawn. We play f4 here, strike at the center. If they take, we just push the pawn, and it gets a really awful position. So this is the main line with d5 here. Um, so if we take this way, he takes back. We really have nothing to gain here. We take with this pawn to put pressure on the knight. Knight has to make a move, and it takes our pawn on e4. Here, I like to play queen f3. This is all just kind of opening theory. It puts more pressure on the knight, makes the knight make a decision. So we'll take back, take towards the center, that is. In these positions, d4 is a great option because it gives you a nice hedge in the center here. Nice pawn chain and just a strong central pawn on e5. And our develop is very simple for now. We just put our bishop on the best square. Um, the most open diagonal. Uh, Black is planning on castling on the king side here, so the bishop's going to be targeting the h7 pawn once he castles. Um, so he's trying to chip away at the center. We want to play knight e2 here so that if he takes, we take back. And bishop check is nothing because we just have c3. And we're not actually worried about c4 at all here because we can actually put a bishop on f5. And he has this backward d pawn. It's going to be super weak for the rest of the game. So this is actually already a pretty bad position for him here. Um, yeah, here I think really the option is just let's just go ahead and well, do we have anything here? I don't think so. I think it's just castling, just normal developing move, getting our king safe, kind of lining up the queen and rook on the same open file. So let's just castle. Not worried about that. Um, I think knight g3 is an option. I really want to play knight f4 to hit this pawn, but I can't right now because the bishop would hang. So the knight goes to f4, the bishop hangs. Um, could force the trade by going here. And it makes him take. Do I want to do that? Um, yeah, I think I do. Let's go queen f3. So we're hitting this, we're hitting checkmate in one. We're also hitting the bishop twice, so he really has to take here. He really has no other option. Okay, let's take back with the queen. Now we're putting nice pressure on um, f7, so he can't move the rook at all. Um, and It's kind of hard for him to play here. We're probably going to play rook b1, put our rook on the open file here. Um, I mean, that's one of the nice things about the Vienna in these positions is you get the open b file to target uh, weak pawn on b7. So I don't like this. He's trying to trade queens. We don't want to trade queens here. We could. Really wouldn't be bad, but our queen is so good and his queen is terrible. Let's just bring our queen back and target this pawn on d5. Now he has to spend a tempo guarding that pawn. So you kind of has to waste a move there. Um, I think I like let's just add more pressure. Let's just keep targeting the pawn here. He's gonna have to play one of these rooks, probably this rook, so he can keep an eye on this pawn. Yeah. Okay. Um, I think Probably just rook b1. Just put her rook on open file right now. Keep an eye on this pawn. So his queen's somewhat overloaded right now because it's looking at d5 and b7. Um, so that is somewhat of an issue for him. Okay, he's gonna try to play b5. That's the point of a6 here, to play b5 and kind of lock down on the position. Um, let's see. How do we make progress here? One way is we could go here and try to play knight h5. Um, I feel like that's probably a pretty good move. Yeah, let's go here. Trying to go knight h5 to threaten a g7, a queen g7 checkmate. Um, maybe we should have played knight here first, because then we might have had a trick of going bishop h6, which would have been pretty cool. But I think this is probably okay still. It's maybe not as ideal. G6 doesn't actually stop anything, 'cause I can still go knight h5, and he can't take back with the pawn. So there's that. Uh, Also, we're also going to keep an eye on e6 as an option here. It just kind of, it's no good right here, but it may be in the future. Kind of hits the queen. Okay, so he goes there anyway. Um, I don't know, I think I really like going knight h5 here. Knight h5, maybe coming to f6. If he takes, we can take back and we'll have a weak spot on g7 for a potential checkmate. Yeah, let's go knight h5. Also, if I play knight f6 check and he takes, I take back, all of a sudden his dark squares become very, very weak. I have a dark square bishop and he does not. And that's going to make things very difficult for him to um, protect those dark squares. Those are going to be a long-term weakness for him. Um, so let's see. What other moves can he could play? You could try. Well, I could just go here too. That does seem like a pretty good move. I like this. He can't take the knight because I just go check, and then we'll have mate on g7. So now we're threatening to take and then give a check. And got a royal fork all his pieces. I'm not sure there's much he can really do to stop that, honestly. I guess he can move his king. Can move his king, but that's if he moves his king here, I can just give him a check first. And then if he takes, we take back, and we still fork the queen and rook. So there's that. Okay, he just goes there. So what happens if I go? Okay, so takes, queen takes, jack, king here. I guess he could. He has to stay with the queen because otherwise he's getting forced. So we got takes, takes, check. Uh, king g7, g4. I feel like that's got to be pretty strong. We can always deflect his queen at some point too if we need to. Um, so I'm thinking here, he could go here, I guess. Hmm, okay. Let's uh let's go here. Okay, it's a check. Or that's not a check, though. That it is just a move. Um, okay, let's do a rook lift. He's not threatening anything, so I think I'm bringing my rook in the game like this. Um, he can't remove this knight because I just give him a check too. Mm, let's see here. This check doesn't really do a whole lot, I don't think. Interesting. Okay, so let's see here. I think let's just double stack. I don't know if that's a great move, but struggling to see how I'm breaking through here. Um, yeah, I haven't check yet. You got G4, G5. He's always got this. Also, if he goes B4, can I just take it? That's the question. Can I just take that pawn? Um, okay, he goes there first. Gotcha. Here, here. Let's go here. I don't see the breakthrough. It feels like all his moves, he's got something to shut it down. Oh, goes there. Okay. Hmm. Guess let's go here then. Here seems so risky. Maybe he can do it though. I think this works. Wait, oh shoot. I think I gotta play H3 first. Here, here, here. Not just there. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's go H3. Looking at sacking. I think I have it now. Now I go here, push the queen away, and kind of make sure he can't go here. And I think I'm taking here. And if he moves the rook, I take here. This is still very complicated. I think I have check here and g6. Should be pretty crushing. Because if he takes, this is just mate. Yeah, I don't, he can't stop check here. So I think if this is it. So threatening queen h7. If he takes, I got check. And he's got bluff with the queen. Okay. All right. Yeah. That was a clean game. Clean win there. I definitely got nervous for a while. Wasn't sure exactly how I was breaking through there, but we did get the win. Computer's saying, yeah, I had a big advantage. Didn't really make any mistakes. Computer's liking my moves. Maybe it didn't like g4. Interesting. Okay.